Namaste, and welcome to 50 Shades of Great. Come to your senses with me. I'm Kee McGraw. I'm a doctor of health theology, and as such, I am thrilled to present you with these 50 tools with which you can utilize your senses to bring yourself evermore to your own particular greatness. In this way, healthcare professionals might also be able to utilize these tools in working with your clients as well as your students. You are welcome to continuing education hours for your time spent here, and for those healthcare professionals who are interested in receiving a certificate of completion for the efforts that you're about to make, stay tuned for further details online. Air, heart. And welcome back. Now, as we continue along the air path, we come into the air path and its tools for the heart chakra. In doing so, we consider the heart and the ability to experience touch, having the awareness of many things that touch our heart. And we wish to experience this again and again. The heartfelt connections that we experience are tremendously uplifting and meaningful for our time spent on the planet Earth. And as such, I'll have you come into this very basic tool in which we will touch our heart. When we touch our heart, we have the reminder of our own tenderness and our vulnerability, as well as how meaningful it is for us to have a heart-centered connection. And as such, taking the time to touch your heart throughout the day, you might find to be an invaluable, easily accessible tool, totally convenient during all times and circumstances. It is in this way that as we greet someone, we might gently take a hand on the heart as we allow ourselves to meet them, and that might be before we're able to give them a full heart-to-heart hug, or it might be instead of a full heart-to-heart hug, depending upon the circumstances in your relationship. And it truly, in terms of your relationship with yourself, as you take the moment to touch your heart when you are speaking what is truly important to you, you'll find that you're able to stay closely connected to your truest, tenderest feelings in a way that is safe for you and for all others. In this way, touching the heart might be a practice that you start to allow yourself to come into, a way that you can greet others without having to make a sound, a way in which you can greet yourself, and in this way respecting ourselves and respecting the way that we have a heart, and it's tender and vulnerable, and as such we need to take good care of ourselves and our tender and vulnerable aspects, and allowing ourselves to be guided by the tender and vulnerable heart, so that it lets us know when it is totally happy and in the right place and a right fit, and when all is well, and also when there's not that sense of right fit, letting us know when it's time to move along. As such, touching the heart is one practice that I wanted to make sure I brought through to you as you consider ways in which you might continue along this air path with your heart. In addition, I wanted us to make use of touching the body as a way to open the heart through skin drying. And so we have done quite a bit of work in the bathtub, getting into the bathtub, and now I'd like to have a moment to consider what we might do when we get out of that bathtub or out of the shower. And as such, there are a number of practices that include our touching our body quite naturally, and so these are convenient opportunities for us to tend to our particular needs of the chakras, to be open in the heart as we use our hands. So if you've just gotten out of your shower, we would then use the towel to dry the body, and in doing so, I'd like us to consider expressing gratitude so that when you get out of your shower or your tub and you pick up your towel and you place that towel over your head and face initially, that's where we often first go, we do so expressing gratitude. So we might thank God for our body, thank the goddess for the body, for the head, for the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth, for the skin, for the jaw, for the teeth, the gums, the tongue, for the neck and the throat. And thanking God, goddess, for the head itself entirely, for the hair, for the brains inside the head, for the ability within the head, inside the brain, to convert stress into more positive DHEA production so that our immune system is strong and functioning well, so that our heart is hearty. Thanking God, goddess, for our shoulders and for our upper back and for one arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, hand, fingers, and all fingernails. Because you know how much fun it is to lose one of those. Meaning every single little aspect of the body we are grateful for. And we like to express it when we have a chance. Thanking God for the upper back, middle back, lower back, the bottom of the back, as you're drying yourself when you get out of shower. Thanking God for your heart, pausing as you touch the heart, feeling that sensitive, vulnerable aspect. Thanking God for lungs, thanking Goddess for breasts, for the chest, for the throat and neck, for the abdomen, stomach, spleen, pancreas, small and large intestines, for the liver and gallbladder, as well as for the adrenals and kidneys. Thanking God, goddess, for the hips, right hip, right thigh, knee, calf, ankle, foot, and toes, every toe and every toenail, as well as for the left hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, foot, toes, every toe and every nail. And as you do so, you start to feel the whole body as one experience of gratitude. And as such, when I finish, I like to shake up the whole body and say, thank you for my whole body, my whole body, my whole body. And in doing so, it brings through that sense again of locomotion, or the ability to move the whole body. Now in this way, as you continue getting ready for your day and you've finished taking your bath and shower and you've dried yourself and expressed gratitude, now it might be that you take your way into some more particular aspects of self-grooming, in which instead of outsourcing manicures and pedicures and giving money to the nice people who need it, and taking on what often can be toxic chemicals into the cuticle surrounding the feet, toes, fingers, and the nails. Instead, you might just allow yourself to give yourself a home manicure, pedicure, massaging, soaking, deeply allowing yourself to work your cuticles back without the need for any harsh chemicals whatsoever, and in doing so, feeling how sacred each step it is that you take consciously on this earth truly is. How each step allows you to move farther and deeper into your own soul's original design. And similarly, as you take the time to give yourself a manicure, you might think about and feel your way in to everything that your hands touch is potentially a sacred moment, an object in which you're able to see the light of the Creator coming through. You're able to experience the connection with all others and all things through all times, and as such, your hands and your hand contact can imbue your own heart's wisdom in all that you are in touch with. And so when you take the time to give yourself your own manicure, you are deeply recycling your own heart's energy, your loving energy of the ability to touch, and you're directing that back into yourself, bringing through greater awareness of self-care and of self-loving in a way that helps to resource you so that you're not looking for your love in the wrong directions and from the wrong places, but able to constantly find that love that you're after right here, right now in your relationship to the Creator and to all that is created. In this way, when you take the time to apply cosmetics to the face, or for the gentlemen, those of you who are shaving, when you take the time to work with your hands on your face, it's a natural time for you to, instead of examining yourself in the mirror and looking at, oh, here's that one little imperfection, or here's this leftover blemish, instead of looking through the eyes of what's wrong with this picture, this tool along the path gives us a chance instead to convey our appreciation to this face that's been facing the world all of your life, to give thanks and appreciation for the facial muscles with each stroke of that razor, allowing yourself to express different particular animation in your face than you might usually. And in doing so, we work through our ability to animate and to bring through the many faces of God and Goddess that we truly are. In this way, as we apply cosmetics to enhance the beauty, to bring through some of our more complete features, you might take that time with your application to pause and to consider how it is that you've been blessed with this particular face that's your friend for your life. Recognizing that this face has been the first thing that people have seen in every door you've entered, and as such, allow yourself to appreciate it, to experience gratitude for it just as it is, with its imperfections, the signs of the life that you've experienced, appreciating each wrinkle, each freckle, each scar, each moment in this way, and the way that the life experience leaves its effects on us. And we do so as we apply cosmetics or shave or approach manicure pedicures, or simply drying the body when we get out of a shower or bath. And already this is a convenient way to bring to life our sense of touch as it applies to our heart and our heart chakra. And now allow yourself to rest onto your back, lying down. And you're welcome to stay as long as it's right for you, so that you might integrate the energy that's been freed up from the use of this one particular tool. And once you've concluded, allow yourself to come back up into the vertical position. Pause to notice the changes that have taken place in your body, mind, and spirit. And as you do so, join me as we offer our voices in gratitude to the path. Inhaling. Hari Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's be with the peace that's deep within. Joy Bhagwan. And Namaste.